First, what I'm going to go through is why learn at Southern New Hampshire University. We are very transfer friendly. So, what that brings to you is the ability to transfer in up to 90 credits of your degrees before or courses you've taken before. So it's very flexible that way. We are credible. So we are a nonprofit accredited institution. And the way we measure our success is by the success of our students. So being nonprofit is very, very important to us. We are affordable. Now, we are considered one of the lowest online tuitions in the nation, and it's made even more affordable by the 10% tuition discount on any of our programs that we get with the partnership with the New Hampshire Center for Nonprofits. And at last, you'll get the support you need to succeed. So, being a traditional student or an adult learner going back to school, knowing that you have the dedicated advisor, you have academic support, you have tutoring available, all of that helps you succeed, which is what we base ourselves on. So, a little bit about SNHU. So, we are a nonprofit accredited institution that serve both online and campus students. Our campus is in Manchester, New Hampshire, with about 3,000 students on campus, and we have over 150 to 200,000 online learners currently. We offer undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs, as well as continued learning. Say for nursing, they need those continuing ed credits. We also have professional skills that have launched, and those are 6-week bundles. Say emotional intelligence or AI. Everybody's jumping on that AI train. So we do have some 6-week bundles that some do come with college credit as well. So a lot to check out with us. And we've also been recognized by US News and World Reports as one of the fastest growing universities in the country. And we commit ourselves to high quality, affordable pathways. And again, we embrace that nonprofit status that we do. One thing that's different about online learning is how our terms work. So undergraduate terms start every 8 weeks. So not your typical spring and fall. It's every 8 weeks you can jump and start your program. Graduate terms start every 10 weeks. So I did list a couple of our upcoming terms. The cool thing with this is you can start when you want. You can, if you need to take a term off, you can do that with no penalty. It's very flexible for that adult learner. And we don't give you any class set times. Like we don't tell you to 2 o'clock on Thursday, you have to be in your psych class. It is asynchronous. So when it works for you to be in class, that's when you're in class. You have a first week activity. That is how we make sure you're a real person. We know there's some people out there that like to take advantage of federal financial aid funds or whatever the case may be. But we do have first week activity to make sure you are who you say you are and you're participating in class. The way it works with classes, you have due dates. So when you log in at the beginning of the week, you'll see, okay, I have to have my discussion post done by Thursday. I have until Sunday to get the rest of my work done. 24/7 access to your classroom when you get in there to do your readings or whatever assignments you have that week. That is up to you. So it is, like I said, very flexible to get your work done. Now, how does it work? So you can choose from over our 200 plus degree programs, certificate programs. It is from business to healthcare to psychology to IT. There's on the next slide, I will show you just a couple of our highlighted programs. You can take 1 or 2 courses a term. So you'll keep progressing at a good pace that way. And it is achievable. You don't want to bite off too much. Taking 1 or 2 every 8 or 10 weeks, depending on your degree, is very comfortable and manageable. We also allow you to transfer in, like I said before, up to 90 undergraduate credits, which could be 75% of your degree, only leaving 25% of that degree to finish. And if you keep that in your forefront, and if you keep looking towards that, it'll be done before you know it. These are a couple of our highlighted programs that we tend to see a lot of enrollments in. So you'll see at the different levels, the undergraduate, graduate, or certificate programs. It is, like I said, one or two classes, and then you keep going at your own pace with that. Now, through your partnership, this is the fun part. This is what I like talking about. So we offer a 10% tuition discount. So what that does is it brings, now these are price per course, not per class. So you think of a 3 credit or four, it's $924 per course for undergraduate and $1,780 per course at that graduate level. It also, just so you know, that 10% tuition discount is also applicable to your family members. So family members are your spouse or your partner, your children, your stepchildren, your parents, and your siblings. So if school is not on your bingo card, you may have somebody in your family that is looking for it. So make sure to talk it up. This benefit is out there for you to utilize. And this, the www.snhu.edu/join is how you would check us out. That will attach the 10% discount. So everything you're looking at has that discount applied to it. You can just have that conversation to start. It is definitely non-committal at the beginning. We just want you to get the information needed to make the best choice for yourself. I feel that's very important to point out. And the paperwork, everything is done online as well. And that is SNHU, people. So if you have questions, I can put my email address in the chat. And again, I appreciate your time today, and thank you for allowing me to share a little bit about who we are.